everyone, today we make a news report. Topic is death penalty. We have four parts in this report. First, introduction. Second is description of the issue. Third is interview. Fourth is conclusion.
Discussion question. Which country agree with death penalty, which are not? What kind of death penalty have in the world?
When people start to think about death penalty, where has the highest crime rate in the world, and why they agree with the death penalty or disagree?
I will tell you about the kind of death penalty. First is hanging. Hanging was the primary method until 1819. Second is injection. Injection was the first. Oklahoma is used this method. Today, all of the 32 states use this method. Third is electrocution. New York built the first, but hanging and electrocution is not used because it was too cruelty.
There are 139 countries to abolish the death penalty. So, completely abolished countries is Ireland, Canada, England, and so on. And only normal crime is Brazil, Peru, and so on. In the other hand, there are 59 countries carry out the death penalty still now. So kind of Japan and America. And the reason why some countries agree with death penalty because that might be work as deterrent. So Catholic against the death penalty, and Protestant has both of them idea.
The Cesar Barrica in 1764, he made a book to criticize the death penalty and the torture. He is the people that proposed the human right at the first time. And if you see here, the most high crime rate happened in 2010 is America and Asia and Africa. Good morning, Mr. Hughes.
Good morning.
So I will ask you a few questions about death penalty.
Yes.
So the first one is, do you agree with the death penalty?
I agree with it in some situations only, not in a general sense.
Okay. Can you take an example for that?
Yes. Most recently, many people who were given death sentence and are waiting
Yes.
for their execution have been found to be innocent, especially in America. So, in cases where the death penalty is used, there should be absolute certainty that they are guilty of those crimes. So, the basis of the law has to change to decide under what conditions is execution allowed.
So you think the law system need to change?
Yes, the base of law around the use of execution and death penalty has to be reviewed and changed. Many countries use the death penalty very quickly and easily.
Yeah.
That's dangerous because sometimes there are cases where they've made mistakes.
Do you think the government have the right to kill people?
Okay, that's a very difficult question. Depending on the nature of the government. So who's making the decision? Have to be very careful because some governments would use this for their own political reasons. So not for justice. And so I'm very suspicious about government decisions. But if it's a group of citizens who study the situation, for example, 12 members on a jury, then possibly their interpretation may be less biased.
So you think the law of citizen in Asia is not so fair than the Western country?
I think that many trials are conducted in Asia very quickly without good defense. So the people who are charged may not have a good legal assistance. And if they're innocent, then they could be executed. There has to be 100% proof that that person committed the crime. For example, DNA or other exact evidence, witnesses. So it depends on the crime too.
During the research, we asked 11 people randomly. About 8 people agree with abolish death penalty, like religion, distrust government, inhumanity, and so on. And only 3 people disagree. With Professor's opinion, our conclusion is death penalty is crucial and against human rights. So, we should force government to abolish death penalty. Thank you for listening.